Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Johnny Ambo Park tonight. As the East Ascension Spartans are going to be hosting the Plaquemine Green Devils. Tonight is a big event down by the batting cage. 60-year anniversary, so 60 years of baseball players are huddled up down there reminiscing and talking old war stories and stuff, so they're all enjoying their time. And at this time, we're going to try to reach out to Coach Kissinger. We're going to give him a call here and see if he answers his phone there.
Hello.
Coach Kissinger, how are you? Ralph Delat.
Oh, I'm doing good. How you doing, Mr. Ralph?
I'm doing wonderful, wonderful. Look, hey, man, welcome here. Used to be your home, Spartan Stadium and Johnny Ambo Park here. How's it feel to come back and be on the opposite side?
Feels a little strange, but it feels good to be back. Always good to come back and come back to this park. Great environment. So I'm ready to compete.
Awesome. Yeah, I tell you, walking in, I looked at you. I even made a comment. It looked different looking at you in green and gray, not in the blue and gold. So how's things going this year for you over at Plaquemine?
So far, so good. We kind of started off a little slow, but we're getting better each and every game. Starting to really get a feel for everything, and we're starting to come together. So hopefully for this month of March, we kind of turn things up a bit and kind of move in that positive direction.
Great. Well, always a fan of yours, Coach Kiss. Those of you at home that don't know, Coach Kissinger was an assistant coach here at East Ascension for a few years, and I tell you, Coach, one of my son's his all-time favorite coaches. He's still got all kind of stories he likes to tell and reminisce about the times that you and him spent together.
Hopefully good ones.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you've been a big part of the East Ascension family and tradition here, and we really appreciate everything you've done for the blue and gold. So we wish you the best of luck, and, man, good luck tonight, and congratulations on being named head baseball coach over there at Plaquemine.
Yes, sir. I really appreciate it. Feels good to be back.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you later, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
All right, buddy.
All right. Bye-bye.
All righty. So that was Coach Kissinger. This is pretty neat, this phone call thing. Now, I'm going to talk to Coach Brownfield. He's on the other side of the room. If somebody calls me or something right now, it's going to come through that? If somebody calls me by some chance, it's going to come through this? Oh, no. So we should shut it down then. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I'll do that. Yeah, it's probably the best thing if we just turn that off. I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, nah. Maybe I got enough people got my phone number, Coach. Did you talk to Coach Grimm? Is he? You didn't get a chance to. Okay. So we may, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit later try to get Coach Grimm on the line and maybe talk a little baseball with him too. Now we got this little addition to our broadcast. We're probably gonna have a little fun with it. So let me get it turned off here because we don't want nobody calling now. All righty. Do we have lineups, guys? Okay. All right, so we'll get these lineups so we can get the game going. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome tonight. Ralph Delat here. Scott Skip Creel could not make it tonight. So, I think Chet Boudreaux is going to come back and join me again like he did a couple games back. And I did, while the little festivities were going down over there by the batting cage, I was over there walking around talking with some of the guys, and Buzzy Hydell said he may stop on by. So we'll see if we can get an ex-East Ascension baseball player who ex-LSU baseball player who actually calls LSU games. We may be able to get him for an inning or two during this broadcast. So beautiful night here at Johnny Ambo Park. The weather is gorgeous with all the rain we've been having. This is just a glorious day out here. Wind is blowing pretty good today towards right field. All the flags are moving pretty hard. So the Spartans are still trying to put things together. And they have been doing, been up and down. So they're trying to put some stuff back together right before district starts. So, district's right around the corner. And it's no slouch of a district that we're in baseball with Denham and Live Oak and Walker, Burgerville, Santa Monica, and Dutchtown. So pretty solid district, and it's going to take everything you got to win in there. So it looks like they're going to try to line up all the 60-year anniversary people right now. They're going to bring them out on the field and introduce as many as they can, I believe. All righty. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take this off of the screen here. Maybe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to work on this to get this logo off of the screen here. And again, I'm no technical guy. Coach Brownfield, how do we take this logo off of the screen? I'm in the baseball main. Here. I got this one. All right, there we go. There you go. Scan down here just to show you. Probably gonna battle the sun a little bit, but that's a big crowd that showed up today. 60 years of baseball at East Ascension High School, and that's a pretty large crowd of guys that used to be part of this program. And a lot of these guys are still part of this program in some way, shape, or form. And some of them have grandkids now playing here and kids playing here. And, it's just great to see them all gather together and come here. And they were cooking jambalaya and having a good old time in the back. And kind of was miserable having to work till 5 o'clock today and then get here and see them having such a good time. They started at 4 o'clock with all their festivities, and this is what it's about. It's about getting these guys back here, keeping them part of this program, letting them know they're a big part of the history of the Spartan baseball program. So we're really appreciative to have them here today. Again, playing Plaquemine today, who new head baseball coach, Evan Kissinger, who we spoke to during their in and outs. Evan Kissinger was an assistant coach here at East Ascension for probably 5 or 6 seasons. So then he was able to get the head coaching job there at Plaquemine. So he's just as big as part of this program as these guys over here off to my left. So I'm glad he's here for the festivities on this game as well. Camera scanning right now just to show you. Such a beautiful sight here at Johnny Ambo Park. One of the biggest high school baseball fields you're going to play on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a break. We're going to go ahead and mute this. We're going to hold right here. The reason we started so early tonight is because we wanted to get Coach Kissinger a little interview, and we're going to hold here. We're going to leave it, the broadcast film in the field. Coach Brownfield will call out all the lineups, and we'll watch everybody fan out to their position. All the old players going to fan out to their position. So just hold tight. Enjoy. We'll be back with you to call the game shortly.
No shit. Well, Buzzy don't work, so because he's always playing golf at the golf course.
He's either playing golf or talking.
Yeah. What, Ralph?
Anniversary of EA Baseball. Tonight's game is between the visiting Green Devils of Plaquemine High School and your EA Spartans. Your starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Green Devils. Leading off at second base, number 3, Christian Boudreaux. Batting second, the catcher, number 2, Jackson Johnson. Batting third, the DH, number 17, Reese LaPrairie. He's hitting for the third baseman, number 7. 7, Bryce Kibbe. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 14, Chris Lee. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 5, Slade Sparks. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 4, KJ Williams. Batting seventh, the pitcher, number 15, Ryan Stokes. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 1, Deacon Nicolosi. And batting ninth, the left fielder, number 6, Javian Pinckney. The Green Devils are coached by head coach Evan Kissinger and assistants Todd Johnson, Adrian Christmas, and Colton Johnson. And now, the starting lineups for your EA Spartans. Leading off in left field, number 9, Camden Snowden. Batting second, at short, number 2, Lucas Cook. Batting third, at third base, number 17, Hudson Browning. Batting fourth, the DH, number 32, Carson Lacombe. He's hitting for the starting pitcher, number 10, Easton Lambert. Batting fifth at first base, number 11, Ethan Blanchard. Batting sixth in center field, number 1, Dylan Powers. Batting seventh in right field, number 7, Ethan Dill. Batting eighth at second base, number 8, Avery Gotro. Batting ninth at catcher, number 30, Brody Brooks. Spartans are coached by head coach Alex Grimion and assistants Corey Smith, Scott Gotro, and Landon Lalonde. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us tonight are former players and coaches from the 60-year history of EA baseball. Since the first season in 1967, these Spartans have created great memories playing our national pastime and local obsession, starting at the old diamond on Burnside behind Spartan Stadium, through the move to our current home along the banks of Bayou Francois at Johnny Embo Park. Tonight we welcome back former coaches Blanchard Breaux, Ronnie Hughes, and Randy Watts, and our current coach Alex Grimion, former player from the class of 2011. We welcome back the former district champions and the players who left Gonzales for careers in college ball and the major leagues. We welcome back the playoff teams, the state tournament qualifiers, and anyone who ever beat the team across the air line. We welcome back the 1986 4A state runner-ups, and we welcome back the 2003 5A state champions. But most importantly, we welcome back all the men who proudly wore the blue and yellow Spartans across their chest, and those 2 important letters of EA on their cap. Guys, welcome back home. At this time, we'd like to ask you to please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now, to throw out the first pitch, the head coach of the Spartans from 1970 1973 to 1976. Coach Blanchard Bro. That's a strike.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give, I'm being joined now by Chet Boudreaux, but we're going to let Chet finish his dinner. He's here on time this time, but didn't know he was supposed to be here tonight, and that was on me. But he is here, and we're going to get him on the broadcast here with us shortly. Let him finish that jambalaya, that old lamb cooked. It looks real good. Man, what a sight. What a sight to see all the old players come back, and the old coaches are here. And, I mean, it's just, that's incredible, man, be part of this history.
I'd like to welcome the coach and the team across the airline, Caleb Rickon, to the ballpark this afternoon.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Brownfield just welcome Santa Ma's head coach, Caleb Ricker. Look, he's got a big part of East Ascension of the program in him. He was able to coach here for a few years and coached during the time that Chet and our sons played here, and he was a big asset. And Santa Ma just does not know how lucky they are to have somebody as talented as him and who knows the game as much as he does. He is going to do wonderful things over there. Being a Spartan fan, I don't like it, but I love him and wish him the best of luck. I want him to win every game, Chet, except the ones that he plays us.
Leading off the ball game for the Green Devils.
All right.
Baseman number 3, Christian Boudreaux.
So Christian Boudreaux is leading off. There's a ground ball to shortstop, and he's going to be safe. Ball was down and didn't get picked there. Looked like a fair enough throw. Maybe directly into the sun. Blanchard was looking. That's tough. I mean, you can see the glare on your screen at home. It's coming in pretty hard. All right. Batter number 2 for him is Mr. Jackson Johnson. That's Easton Lambert pitching for the Spartans, and Easton has been pretty lights out for him every time he's touched the bump. Threw a little off speed there for a 0-1 count. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in there safely. A little breaking ball, and it bounces off the umpire, and we're going to get the out at first base. He acted like he didn't have to move on that one. Oh, man.
At the plate, the designated hitter number 17, Reese LaPrairie.
Reese LaPrairie is up to bat now. Boudreaux, that was running at first, is down to second base now, so you got a runner in scoring position for Plaquemine here. And first pitch is grounded to Hudson Browning at third. He fires across the diamond, and that's going to be an out at first base, and Boudreaux had to hold at second. So 2 away right now for the Spartans.
Now batting, first baseman number 14, Chris Lee.
Chris Lee up to bat now. Big solid looking left-hander here. And Lambert's going to check the runner at second. He's not going anywhere, is there? Ball's going to miss outside. Lee going to call time and reset. Ooh. Ball barely misses outside. Make a 2-0 count. You on, Chester? All right, he's there. So the jambalaya was wonderful. His belly's full. Now he's ready to talk. Nice pitch right there. Chester, I'm barely hearing you. Can you? No. We're going to have to get Brownfield to look at it. So he's going to foul that ball off right there. Yeah, probably in between that. I hear that one good. Try that one. That's now, ladies and gentlemen, Chet Boudreaux has arrived. Yeah, we got him all the time. All right, that pitch is going to miss on the outside. It's going to bring a full count here. Chris Lee batting, first baseman for Plaquemine, and leadoff batter Boudreaux still at second base. 2 outs. Lambert's getting a sign. Yeah. I mean, that was. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Two year. Yeah, 2 year. But look, in their defense, that is the last playoff team that we've had. And they were the runner is going, and that ball's going to be hit towards second base, and no play is going to be made on it. Runner's going to score there. Boudreaux scores for Plaquemine. Yeah.
RBI single by Lee brings up the right fielder, number 5, Slade Sparks.
Slade Sparks up to bat now. All right, that pitch is going to be fouled off there. Lambert rocks and fires. Little breaking ball is going to pop it up, and we got a play in right field. That was Deal running over and making the catch for the third out for the Spartans.
1 run on 1 hit.
They're going to get 1 run on 1 hit and lead this ball game 1-0. So getting ready for the Spartans to come to bat. So what are we expecting, Chet? I mean, you've seen enough, and we still kind of same thing. Nothing's going to change here. We got to do what we can to create some chaos and make some things happen.
Not a bad inning start. I mean, the first batter that ended up around the school, shortstop made a pretty good play back
Yep.
in the play on it. Pretty good throw, and usually on a turf, you pick those. Blanchard would never come up with it this time.
No, but the sun. If I mean, you look, no excuses for anybody, but that sun's pretty tough coming in on a first baseman right there. And you can see it on the screen here. Like it's brutal coming in there. Yep. Yep. About another 10, 15 minutes for sure. Yep. Yeah, and look, he's taken over a program over there that's not been real successful in the past. So what he's done so far over there, he's trying to build an identity with their baseball program. And I talked to him the other night, and he's so upbeat and excited about the future. And he sees a lot of athleticism with his team, and we've seen that already. I mean, they're getting on base. They're battling at the plate. They're doing a good job so far. So we'll see what they can do on defense as the Spartans are coming out with Camden Snowden's going to be leading off.
Spartans left fielder number 9, Camden Snowden.
First pitch is going to be inside for a strike. Oh man, like Snowden's gonna hit one to the shortstop, and it's gonna bounce off his arm. He had a little bit of something on that, so that ball's gonna get through, and he's gonna reach first base. So great job by Snowden right there.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Lucas.
Shortstop, Lucas Cook. Those of you at home, I mean, you can see the blue pants. The ball's going to miss inside. I'm not a fan of them. And look, and I wear some crazy stuff. I mean, yeah, when it comes to baseball uniforms, I like the traditional look. Oh yeah. They do. Our kids wore that plaid gray one that I hated. Oh my goodness, I hate it. And Cook's gonna swing and foul that one off, give him a 2-1 count. And I used to fuss at court all the time because pitchers get to choose what uniform they're wearing. And every time he pitched, it seemed like he was wearing it. And I said, son, what are you doing? Why do you keep wearing that ugly uniform? He said, the pants fit me the best. I'm like, bruh, come on. So, yeah, probably so too, but I'm sure it had something to do with it. But Cook's going to foul that one off and bring this count to 2-2 here. Yeah, Houston LeBlanc. Oh, absolutely. All right, Cook's going to hit this one at shortstop. He's got plenty of time, but hey, he took more time than he needed, and runners are safe at first and second now. Yeah. So you got to make that a hit there. So that's going to bring up Hudson Browning, who is playing third base tonight. We've been seeing him play catcher, seen him play second base. Now he's at third base. Hudson's proven to be just kind of jack of all trades on his diamond. Yeah, I do too. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Well, the last game you and I did together, he was at second, and he played the position well. But it's more ground to cover and all that, and being a traditional catcher, third base is a good move, an easier move, I should say, for him. But he played second well. Right. Yep. Yep. There's not many like old Biggio, where you could go from Gold Glove at catcher to Gold Glove at second to look, something rare here. Browning showing bunt, and he pulls back, and it's gonna be a called strike. And look at this. So Snowden is playing cat and mouse. This is that chaos we were talking about. He gets halfway down. Catcher should have just walked him back, but instead he makes a bad throw to second. So now runners move down to second and third. So Browning standing in with a 1-1 count with runners at second and third. No, and that right there, I don't have classes, but I would have to say that was a underclassman decision there to make throw that baseball there. Correct. Yep. 2-1 on Browning here. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, and you knew something was coming because Hudson never squares the bunt. And whenever he lays that bunt down, then it probably shocked everybody on that whole side over there. So Browning's going to pop up right here in foul territory, and first baseman's going to run in hard and call off the catcher and make the catch. So one down now.
Now batting the DH, number 32, Carson Lacombe.
Carson Lacombe stepping in the DH tonight for the Spartans. Big left-handed young man that has some pop in that bat. So you lucked up and you got Hudson. You may not look up and get Lacombe. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Yep. Look at Lacombe's going to rip this one down first base line. However, it is going to be played by the first baseman, and he's going to get an out at first. But Lacombe's going to drive in a run there to tie this ball game at 1 apiece. Cook is going to move down to third on that ground ball. So now coming to bat number 11, your first baseman, Ethan Blanchard.
First baseman, number 11, Ethan Blanchard.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, he played. He was deep. He was definitely deep, and and that comes from how well Coach Kissinger knows these kids. It does give him a little advantage there to know how to set up his defense whenever these guys come up to bat. So, oh man, so phenomenal. Yep. So Blanchard's going to foul that one off and bring the count to 0-2. We got no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at third for Blanchard. Ooh, that was up and in. Absolutely. That ball's going to miss way outside, so it's going to bring the count to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at third for Blanchard. And Blanchard's going to hit that one a mile high. Second baseman drifts back, and he's going to make that catch. That's going to end the inning there. Spartans are going to plate 1 to bring this game tied at 1 each.
One left on. We're tied at 1 after 1.
And we'll pull. All righty, they tell us
Taking off the shortstop, number 4, KJ Williams.
they can't hear Chet at home. And Williams is going to pop up the shortstop, and Cook is going to make that catch, and it's going to retire the first batter for Plaquemine there. And we might hear a little static and stuff, guys, while we're figuring this out. All right, let's try it again.
Testing? Yeah, that's better. That's
Okay.
it.
All right. So we got you back, Chet. All right. Here's the pitcher up to bat. I did not get his name. Maybe one of them must call it out here in a second. Number 15, he's batting there. Lambert throws a nasty breaking ball for strike 2.
All right, I think we got it now. It was muted for the whole first inning.
You know, some people wouldn't think that's a bad thing.
Yeah, I hear you.
Ball hit
play.
hard down the line, and Browning picks it up, and we dropped the ball at first base, and that was beautiful. Hudson was very quick down the line, slides, he makes the play, back quick to his feet to make throw. Throw looked to be on the money.
Yeah, it was a good throw. That's one of them turf
nice.
throws like we were talking
Man.
about. You want one bouncer straight to the first baseman, and he just didn't squeeze it all the way. I think he thought he had it long enough because he started throwing it around the horn.
Yeah.
Like he got him
Yeah.
out, and the umpire said, no, he's safe. Now they got to come together and talk about it.
They're going to have a meeting here. All right, here's the center fielder up to bat now. They got a courtesy runner on first for the pitcher.
Oh, is that what they were doing?
Yeah.
Okay. They must have did it pretty quick without asking for time.
Yeah.
And that was the problem.
And he's off and running, and the throw is down, and looks like he got him on the head.
Yes,
he is
he
out of
did.
there. Good job right there.
What a play by Avery Gotro.
All right, that tag was right on the helmet, and he is out. Coach Kissinger's going to go out and try to argue this, but, wow, that was a heck of a play.
Yeah, I mean, the throw needed to be there believe it or not. One bounced it straight into the glove right where his helmet was.
Yep.
Anywhere else, he didn't have time to make the tag. And I think the umpire saw that he should have been safe, and then realized he got tapped in the head, and he was like, "Oh wait, he is out."
I don't know if he took his time on purpose or if he took his time like he tried to get out of the way of that ball, but he made the right call in that situation.
All right, so that's a big out.
Yep. So now we're down 2 outs. 0-2 is the count. And where did we miss that at?
Whoa. Yeah, the catcher's turning around asking him the same
It's
thing.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And that ball is going to be popped up. Deal is on his horses and a collision in the outfield. And Avery Gotro comes up with the ball.
He made the catch, but left his hat and told the right fielder to grab that hat.
He told Deal, "You trip me, you get my hat."
That's right.
All right. So the Spartans come out of there and give up nothing. Let's see what these bats can do, okay? They fired up a little bit over there on some good defensive plays. Heck of a play at second base to throw out the
I don't know if I was still muted or not, but that was a heck of a play by Hudson to dive down the line.
Oh, man, that thing was beautiful. He got there quick. The ball spun him around. He was able to pop to his feet and make the throw. Again, I really believe that Sun was just Sun's a big factor.
We've seen enough games with Blanchard at first base. He makes that play, you know. And that's 2 of them. He's kind of had trouble.
And we've seen enough games at this park to know that if you're playing first base, that is one heck of a spot to play at this time of the day with the sun setting. Hell, my son played first base out here for a while, and he'll tell you that's the only time he wore sunglasses was when he played first base. It was brutal.
Yeah, it's an odd spot to have in here. It's blinding.
Well, and those of you at home that don't know, we've got a new scoreboard, and it's out in right center field, and that's something that I actually been fighting hard for a few years because of the whole sun situation when it was over here in left field. Man, at this time of day, you just couldn't see it. Could not see the scoreboard at all. So it was all pointless to have it. So,
with it being there in right field, you can see it at any time of the day.
Any time of the day now, it's lit up. It's beautiful.
Leading off, at the bottom of the second, the center fielder, number 1, Dylan.
All right, Dylan Powers, center fielder for the Spartans, going to lead off this second inning here. All right, first pitch is going to be a ball. And then he's going to pop this one up foul territory, and it's going to fall. So Dylan Powers is going to get a shot to do it again here. Wait, okay.
I think he
No, I think it landed fair now. Did they call that fair or foul?
No, he called it.
Oh, no, okay. I'm about to say, man, nobody was making a call.
Yeah, it was foul by
I thought it
feet.
was, but
Kind of inside out of that one. That one got him on the hands. I bet he wants that one back. That was right down the heart.
It's like we got some sloths that are umpiring this game tonight. So
yeah, they're in slow motion with their calls and signals and.
Yep. So that pitch is going to be high and away for ball 2. So he's going to bring 2 and 1. 2 and 1 on Dylan Powers. And he's going to poke this one out towards left field, and left fielder's underneath it and makes the catch. It'll be the first out of the inning for the Spartans.
Now batting, right fielder number 7, Ethan Dill.
Ethan Dill coming to the plate. And that pitch is going to miss way outside there for ball 1.
Yeah, for those of y'all just joining us, and since my mic was muted for the whole first inning, It was alumni night tonight, Ralph, and man, they still got a pretty good crowd out here.
They do. I'm really glad to see that. That pitcher is going to be a strike call there. Yeah, I was down there for a while with them, and there's a few of them that had to leave. They had some other things, but they said they had to come here first, you know. So, but the crowd is large down there, and they're enjoying it.
Yeah, they had a really good, like I was saying earlier, a really good crowd showed up for it. A lot of people went to school with us, before us, after us. Our kids were there.
Yep.
It was a good turnout.
Dill's going to hit a chopper to the third baseman, and he's going to come up firing across a diamond and make a second out of the inning. Houston LeBlanc, bat boy tonight.
Always hustling.
Always.
With a smile from ear to ear.
Now batting second baseman number 8, Avery Gotro.
So number 8, Avery Gotro, who really made some heck of plays. I mean, some really good plays last inning. He's up to bat now. First pitch swinging, he's going to foul that and off.
Right off the catcher. He might need a minute. Yeah, I tell you what, I've been around Avery for a long time and coached his older brother and stuff, and he's a little fella, but man, he can play some defense.
Yeah, but he's grew some.
Yeah. He's finally starting to sprout.
Yeah, he's finally starting to grow.
But he's always been really good defensively.
Yes.
You saw that last inning.
Yes. And look, and defensively is where we've been hurting. You know,
Right.
too many errors we've been committing, and for the most part, we put the bat on the ball enough to win ball games. We're pitching well enough to win ball games. And that's why you see we've been flip-flopping players and positions. Coach Grimion and his staff, they're doing a wonderful job. And they're really trying to fill in and see, okay, who's going to take us down the stretch here? We got district coming up. Who's going to be the guys that step up? And Avery's defense, I mean, you've seen it. And that's why he's playing tonight, right?
Yep.
But he does strike out there to end the inning. And that's 3 up, 3 down for the Spartans. So we're going to take a break and go. All right, and now we're back live. Easton Lambert doing a good job on the hill tonight for the Spartans. So far, 2 innings, only give up 1 hit and 1 run. They're going to lift that breaking ball foul.
That wasn't foul by much.
Not by much, but
Just enough.
enough to make him run back and grab his bat and do it again.
That last picture we saw there
Yeah.
during the break, that 86 team, man, you hear so many stories depending on who you ask about that. You know that the whole thing was rigged and set up for Ben McDonald to be able to pitch again and
and
BDA.
look, I was a kid, but I was at the game 1 or the championship game, but the first half of it. That's going to be a call strike there. So it's going to bring the count 0-2. So I was there. We're at Denham Springs. That's where it was. State championship was held there. and
Good pitch.
started raining,
Mm-hmm.
and so we dispersed, and they called the game and had to replay it, and somehow, some way, again, we didn't make it back. Gotro's gonna make the play, but he's gonna throw it away, and runner is going to second, and we don't catch it. So ball ends up in center field. Wow. And he's going to celebrate after 2 errors. Yeah, you can't do that. So, again, we didn't go back. I forget why, but what the stories I've heard was mysteriously the sprinklers came on after the rain.
I have heard that too.
And and so it was too wet. Well, at the time, Ben McDonald was out of innings, pitches, whatever it was at the time.
Yeah.
But the 2 or 3 days in between that game, the split because of the rain delay, his innings were able to reset.
Yeah.
And
he was
comes
able
back
to pitch
and
the championship.
come back and finish the championship.
And ours, our ace was done.
Yes.
By that point,
Yes.
just to get us there.
Yeah,
And
absolutely. So he's going to bunt the ball here and only play his first base, and he's going to be out there. So that'd make the first out of the inning. However, runner moves down to third base. So this can bring up the 2-hole hitter, Jackson Johnson. Something like that.
it could go a couple of ways.
Yeah, I'm trying to write him as, nobody gave me a card, so I'm trying to write him as he says it. First pitch you're going to miss high and inside. Look, Lambert likes throwing off speed.
Yeah.
Not many times he come in with fastball.
Yeah, he seems to control it better.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many of them, because it's off speed and it's a different way you grip it, and and all that, it makes them think about it less. You would think you'd think about it more, but my little brother was like that. He was a pretty good little pitcher when he was younger, but he needed to throw sliders and change-ups to throw strikes. If it was 3-0, he wasn't getting just a fastball down the middle. You know, he was getting 3 straight sliders to try to come back and get the batter. Oh, good pitch there.
It was a nice pitch right there, and young man, he fouls it off his leg.
Yeah, 1 and 2 on him now here with a run on third, and need to be careful and kind of pitch around him.
He's going to launch this one out to left field, and Snowden is back there, but it's going to get behind him.
He had that one, Ralph. That fell off the edge of his glove.
So
I don't know if the wind kind of messed him up because it's blowing out that way pretty good, but I thought he had it. The runner was scoring regardless.
yeah, runner was going to score on that. Even with if he catches it, he's going to tag yet all day. That ball was hit well. And get a courtesy runner out for T.J. Williams is going to go out and run for the catcher. But he's going to have a double there on that at bat. So, and the RBI. So that's going to give them the lead 2-1.
Yeah, I like the pitch call there. He just kind of left it hanging a little bit too much. Too much played on it with that count. And I'm sure he wants that one back.
We're going to pick to second. It's way off the mark, but so who called that pitch? You think that was Coach Gotro called that pitch? Maybe we ought to text him and tell him don't call that one again.
Yeah, let's not call that one again. That's what I was picking on him the other day. He said, y'all better be nice to me up there. And I was like, well, we'll see. I mean,
and let me tell you, he goes back and watches just to see what we say about him.
I told him it depends on how many 0-2, 1-2 hits you give up. And that was 1-2 right there. So.
And look, he's doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah, he really is.
Never coached high school baseball till this year. And he's got the pitching staff doing what they need to do to win ball games. So hats off to Coach Gotro there.
Yeah, he's keeping them in every game. And
look at Chico's here.
Oh, yep, there he comes. Making his way up to the top. He ain't got his truck with him today,
No.
though. Like that one missed down a little. We need to get a couple outs quick right here.
That ball's going to miss down and away. So Lambert's struggling a little bit now. He was in such control the first 2 innings. Let's see how he bounces back out of this one.
There you go.
Good pitch.
Yeah, you got to just keep filling up the zone like you've been doing and hope these guys can make a play on it. That's what we were talking about the other day, the errors, and
Yep.
we got a few tonight, and that's kind of costing us.
That's a foul ball. And look, all these guys, this whole pitching staff at EA, they pound the strike zone.
Mm-hmm.
They're not throwing it overly hard,
Right.
but they all have very good movement, and they are staying in the strike zone. So you're relying on a defense to play behind you because the bats will touch the baseball.
Yep, correct.
They're not going to be throwing it 90 and throwing it by you. So
Just missed. Must have been high a little bit.
that pitch was beautiful. I don't know.
And we had that, we talked about,
The first baseman, number 14.
had conversations with the strike zone before, and it's, it's amazing how every umpire is different when, need to the letters is where it should be no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Coach Gautreaux, we just talking about him. He's taking a trip to the mound here.
Little stare down at umpire there. He didn't like that last call.
Yeah, I'm with him on that. They're again, they're my best friends. I love umpires. But these two here, they're something special, I'm gonna tell you.
All you ever want for them is, for them just be consistent. If you call low, if you call high,
Yeah.
if you call a few inches out or in, just do the same thing every time. And
But you know what's tough right now, especially in the major leagues, they have the challenge call. So a batter
Right.
or anybody, they can challenge the strike.
right,
And they go to replay on it, and they let computers figure it out.
yeah,
And more than none, when they challenge, they get that call overturned.
yeah,
So, I mean, look now, you're trying to judge a ball that's coming in, and you're not supposed to be watching where they catch it at. You're supposed to be watching where it crosses the plate. And it's tough. I've done it. It is very tough, and especially at the upper levels where they're chunking gas, right?
yeah, right.
So these guys are not going to be perfect, and that's a
No, we
system
all know that.
that's a system that we will never see at the high school level. They'll never be able to call challenges at this level. So you got to deal with the hand you dealt. That's a good pitch
That
right
was a
there.
great pitch. Especially after that first one after the meeting
Yeah.
at the mound. That first one, he had a little something extra on it and come back with that off-speed pitch. That's a big change of speed there.
So Chris Lee batting here. Got a 0-2 count. One out and runners on first and second for Lambert. And this is going to be a chopper down the line that's going to roll foul.
Hey, they got a couple of pretty solid built kids on this Plaquemine team.
No doubt.
Like a couple linebackers and running backs. And
The ball's going to miss outside.
There's another one didn't miss by much. I think we start district play Thursday, all right?
Yeah, Denham, first team in district that we're going to play. First game will be here. Second game will be in Denham.
It's hard to believe it's here already.
Yep. That ball's going to miss outside.
Oh, man. I don't know. I mean,
2-2 count.
if you're not getting that call right there, Ralph,
Yeah, it's going to be a long night.
it's tough as a pitcher. Because it wasn't outside.
No.
And
and
I don't know what you call it. 'Cause
watching the body language of our coaching staff over there, they're not happy with it. No. Call that a ball? Absolutely. That's way outside. So,
but ball 1 and ball 2 could have easily been.
strikes.
Yep.
100%.
And
So full count here.
It frustrates you as a pitcher, too. Hopefully he can settle down and keep fighting through it. What's Plaquemine's record, Ralph? Do we know?
I had to look that up because I did not.
Good pitch. Oh, he fouled it.
No, got away.
Oh, well, they can't advance.
First base was occupied. How
Yeah.
can he advance? First base is occupied.
He cannot advance. The umpire's not paying attention. Now they got him.
Okay. So, all right. So those at home that don't understand that, so if first base is occupied and there's a drop third strike, you cannot run to first base. If nobody's on first base, then drop third strike, you can run to first base and be safe at first base.
Or with 2 outs.
Yeah, or with 2 outs, correct. So now
But
they
tried.
can advance runners at their own will, at their own risk, I should say. And at that point, everybody was moving, and I think it kind of froze umpires. But
Yeah, still counts as an occupied base.
Yep. And that's going to be hit right to the shortstop Cook, and he's going to make the catch.
What a great job by Lambert.
And he bounced back in that one and dug in and got out of that inning because it was threatening to be nasty right there. So great job by Lambert, and see if these coaches can get these boys to swing some sticks now. Let's go. All righty, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. That little commercial there was our only state championship team here at East Ascension. Here, catcher Brody Brooks.
On that team.
Oh man, I still
And a lot of them here today. Too.
yeah, absolutely they were. First pitch on Brooks is a called strike one. I still tell the story because Megan and I were there for that state championship weekend, and that pitch is outside. It's making 1-1 count. But Blake Burns, he's here today. Blake Burns was a big, massive guy in high school, and I still say the furthest ball I've ever seen hit out of any park was, I believe it was the game to get to the finals because they had to play back-to-back. That pitch is a call strike there. And Blake hit one that was climbing when it left dead center field.
Go.
And now we're playing New Iberia, and it's a big park like this one. And that ball was fouled off down the right field line. When they finally got the ball, it took like forever because all the kids would run and go get the home runs and bring them back. And they went looking. You could hear people in the crowd, man, did they ever find the ball? Did they get the ball? And finally, one of the little boys that was there comes back, and there's a neighborhood that was behind that park. And they said, we found it 3 streets over. And that ball was hammered.
Yeah.
And I've never seen a high school kid, physically see it be there while it happened. I've never seen one hit one that far. And Blake Burns, I mean, it was a monster shot. All right, so Brody Brooks is going to strike out swinging right there. That's going to bring up the leadoff batter, Camden Snowden.
Yeah, you don't see. I mean, we've been around this field and have been here and seen it our whole life. And it's so big, and there's been so many great players that's come through here. That's played at LSU, played in the majors, played in big time college programs and stuff. And you just never see too many of those at this field.
No. I mean, long balls here are not a big thing. And speaking of LSU players, I mean, Buzzy Hydell was just chatting with him for a little while, and that's called strike 2 on Camden Snowden. But talking to Buzzy, Buzzy was here, played shortstop here, played quarterback for football, and goes off to LSU, and Camden's going to foul that one off. The thing about Buzzy wasn't an everyday player at LSU. However, he's got some. He recorded the last out in old Alex Box Stadium. He hit the last home run in Alex Box Stadium.
Correct. Yep.
And I was there for that, and it was great. So
yeah, I remember you. Like you said, I think he was at first base.
He was at first base,
and he got the ball, stuck it straight in his
back pocket. Yeah.
That was fun. That was something about that old stadium.
Yeah, that was great. And didn't hit many home runs here, but he has the last one recorded in the old Alex Box Stadium.
Right.
So.
Yep. I remember we were at that one too.
So Snowden's staying alive here. He's going to foul that one off, and count's going to stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I tell you, I did see one home run here that was impressive, and it was very similar to the one you were talking about, Blake. It was one of my buddies, Corey Pete Trabo. Santa Maria, they were playing against us one year, and he hit a line drive to center field that was rising a little bit as it went over. And that was as a 10th grader. That ball was mashed.
What was funny was I remember since we with the whole 60-year anniversary and just reminiscing on old stories and stuff, I'll never forget T.B. Burke told me his oldest son, was a big player here at EA, and he said the worst mistake I ever made was made him come to EA. I said, what the heck you mean, TB? And he said, man, he could have been a home run hitter if he would have went to Santa Maria. He said, all he had to do is pop it up over there. I was like, well, yeah, you're right. But as big of a player as he was for this program, he hit a lot of home runs, but they wouldn't, if he would have been anywhere else, it would have been probably 20, 30 home runs that season, right?
Yeah, it's a big difference.
And Snowden's going to pop this one up on the infield, and second baseman's under, and he's going to make the catch. So bring up the second out of the inning there. It's going to be shortstop. Lucas Cook coming to bat now.
I'm trying to look and get us a pitch count here on the. Looks like he's at 48 and seems to be cruising since the first inning. I don't know how you say that last name, Paredes? Paredes?
I'm not sure.
Paredes? But he's filling the zone up too.
I tell you, man, I'm sitting over here and I look over there and he's wearing number 15. Look at his build, bro. When I looked over there earlier, I said, man, that looks just like Court, man.
Yeah.
That was a nice pitch.
He's fired up, man. He's
pumping.
reminds me a lot about a lot of similarities. This Court.
Yeah.
Tall and thin and fired up and ready to go.
And he's going to get Cook on a strikeout there. So that's going to end that inning. After 3, it's 2-1 Plaquemine. We'll be right back. All righty, we're back now.
Leading off, the shortstop, number 4, KJ Williams.
KJ Williams leading it off Plaquemine now.
Like we had us a scoreboard malfunction.
Well, you know.
We still got it right on the broadcast, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know what happened to it. They're trying to figure it out. They just kind of
Scoreboard went off here. It's still accurate on the screen here for us.
It's a new one. I'm sure they still got a few bugs they're working out.
Yeah.
That's the first time I saw any problem with it.
You know, can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, we got Tommy Trahan running the board, so. That one's going to be lifted foul.
Yeah, that's out of play. I'm not sure. I think the count's 2-2.
Ground ball hit firmly at third baseman, and Browning up with it and throws it across for the out.
Another solid play over there. He looks comfortable there.
And Blanchard looked better on that one because we have no sun anymore.
Yeah.
He looked really good getting to that position and fielding that ball. So
Yeah, we can't help him with any excuses now.
no,
So.
no.
We're in the fourth inning now, Ralph, and Hudson's had several balls hit at him over there. He looks comfortable.
He does. He looks good.
Good pitch there.
And this is their pitcher here, batting number 15.
Yeah, that's the one we're a little unsure on how to say his name.
Yeah, instead of butchering it, we'll just leave him at 15. All right, Hudson's going to get him another one at third, and he's out now. That'll be 2 away there for the Spartans.
Needed that, a quick 2 up, 2 down. See if we can get this one quick, have a short inning, and see if they can get a rally going.
Here comes their center fielder, number 1.
Now batting number 1, Deacon Nicolosi.
Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to butcher that name.
You would think being from South Louisiana, we'd be able to say all them
Yeah, you
names like that, and we can still butcher them with the best of them.
and we're educated. That's the problem, you know. Like you would think we would know all this stuff, and but that's like always pick at Krill because Krill's bad about calling Blackburn Bankston. His first name's Kingston, and he calls him Kingston Bankston. I'm like, no, it's Blackburn. So even with names we know, we still
Right.
mess them up from time to time. And,
Oh, yeah. There's a good pitch.
He'll even call his name and
Went out again.
skip a look at me, and he'll smile. When he's right.
Yeah. I think we're 1 and 2 here on the batter. Ralph's scoreboard ain't working.
Yeah,
still,
he's
but,
going to lift that one out to left
won't
field. That's
matter.
going to be a base hit there.
Won't matter.
Heck, they even celebrate on singles.
Yeah. I mean, whatever it takes to get the dugout fired
Yeah.
up, man, at this age, that's what all it takes.
Now batting number 6, Javion Pinckney.
It's a tall kid here batting.
It's a left fielder.
Lambert's at 58 pitches here through 3 2/3. Had a couple quick innings.
Nice pitch right there.
In last inning, he threw quite a few.
He's going to pick back, and runner's going to be safe at first. He's going to chop that one towards Browning again, but it's going to get foul.
I'm still, after, 4 years now or so with this new turf and everything. They added the lights, last year? Good pitch.
Last year before last, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, them lights still get me because to us it looks like there's a lot of dark spots out there where they can't see.
Right.
But then you ask the kids and they say, no,
No, it's much
good.
better. Yeah.
But to us, it's not quite as
Right.
bright because it's not shining
Yeah.
straight at it.
And now they will tell you also that, and we've talked about this in previous broadcasts, you hit some of these balls up high enough past the lights, the ball disappears.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, on its fall down, it reappears, and it's
Yeah.
kind of they will tell you it's a little tougher to field them out there when they hit high.
It's got to be a big energy saver though. On, and they can turn on and
Yep.
and turn them right. You can turn
Yeah,
them off
turn
and
them
turn
off,
them right back
on.
on. You don't have to wait 30 minutes.
Nope. You don't have to warm them up or anything like that.
You know,
And we do have the ability, although we don't do it, we do have the ability to change colors and flicker and stuff like football.
oh, okay.
You can play with it a little bit, but again, I'm not a fan of it at football either, though. You
Yeah.
know.
I don't know. As I got older, it kind of like irritates my eyes. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's just me or.
Yeah, well, and it's funny because at least we got good colors with the blue and the gold, and you can flicker blue and gold lights
Yeah.
when you score and that kind of stuff, and it's pretty cool. And I had a nephew that played at Santa Mall, and so I went to a few Santa Mall games, and you can't flicker black and gold; it's off, right? You flickering on and off,
Well, they could just use our colors if they wanted to.
Well,
I mean,
they do a lot like us anyway,
I mean, we wouldn't mind.
Yeah. So here goes Hudson Browning. He's going to lead off this inning here. First pitch is going to be a ball upstairs.
All right, let's see if we can put a few good at bats together here.
And we had the best part of the lineup to do it. Hudson's going to foul that one out of play there. So he's going to have a 1-1 count on him here. And Hudson's going to hit that one off his hands, and second baseman's going to field it, but Hudson's safe there. Second baseman's going to throw it away.
Yeah, that was in no man's land.
Yeah.
There. That was, I don't think, even with a good throw, you'd have been able to get him there.
Pretty cool shirts they had done up.
Yeah, the 60 years
Yeah,
baseball
60 sponsored by Marshall's,
and Huey B's.
and Huey B's, one of the new seasonings out on the market, and Jared Birch, ex-East Ascension baseball player. He's the one
saw him
who's
here.
making it. And Lacombe's going to hit that one to the third baseman. He's going to dive and make the catch, and they called him safe at first. Okay.
Ooh, and here
Wow.
comes Coach Kissinger.
Coach Kissinger's coming. Now, I'm going to tell you what. He's coming out a little easier than I would, because
Yeah.
there's no – look, I'm a Spartan fan, right? But there's no way he's safe at first. No way.
No, he got him.
No
there.
way. He was out. But I like the call.
Oh, now he's going to try to get the home plate umpire.
And look,
If they overturn this is even worse.
It will be bad, but here's the problem. So I noticed the umpire in the field that's supposed to make that call, his back was to first base.
Yeah.
He didn't even see it, okay? So now we're getting the home plate umpire to chime in on it, and for a fact he wasn't watching.
Yeah, and I mean, they're not going to turn
No,
it, and I
no.
mean, you almost can't there. The only thing you can do is if the umpire's on the other side and he asks him if his foot come off the bag or something. Home
And-
plate might see that, but
Kissinger's giving a little bit extra right there.
I don't
Wow.
blame him.
That's got to be a fielder's choice, Tommy. It has to be. Has to be.
No, it's a hit.
Oh, man.
No, it's 100% a hit. It's just like beating out an infield single, so they're trying to decide the official scores here, what to mark. But, I mean, it was hit to the third baseman. He dove, stopped it, and threw it, and just didn't get there in time.
So Blanchard's showing bunt on the first pitch. He pulls back. It's a ball. First baseman is still in, waiting on the bunt again.
Oh, if he can get this to third.
And
Ralph.
he's showing it, yes.
There
And
you
he
go.
puts it down right to the pitcher, though. And he's
job.
not even checking up. He's going to first. I really think he might have had a play to go to third on that.
It was close, and you could tell he kind of flinched a little like he
yeah.
wanted to, but he made the right decision.
Yep. So Blanchard does his job by moving the runners over to second and third. And Dylan Powers, center fielder, coming up to bat now.
Got to make sure you get it out there. Because, you got to remember, too, because our base runners know what's coming. they're getting a really good jump,
Yeah.
jump on that.
Yeah.
You know?
And I mean, and the call they just made at third, I don't know if I want to leave it in the hands of those umpires to make a bang bang call. You know,
Right.
so
Yeah, we were gifted one there, but we'll take it.
no disrespect, but you know, he reminds me of. You ever watch Zootopia?
Yeah.
Okay, and they go to the DMV and they ask Flash. He reminds me of Flash.
There you go. Oh,
And he's
coming
going home with it,
He's safe. He
and
didn't have the ball.
he's safe. Ball comes out, and he is safe. And Dylan Powers is standing on second base.
Good heads up base running there by Powers. Tell you what, he hit it pretty hard right at third baseman. He made the right decision. Try to hurry up and go home and get Browning, and it was bobbled.
If he gloves the ball, Browning's out.
Yep.
So great play, great heads up play on there, but we just didn't execute, or they didn't execute the play. So Browning's going to score on that. Runners are going to get to first and second. Powers is almost at third base on his lead, and we're showing bunt now.
A suicide.
He's coming home with the big boy. Look at this.
Great
and
play.
he's face
Look, they
safe,
sent it-
and we score. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Look, we're still running. Nobody's at second, and Deal is going to get to second base on the bunt. All right, so let's recap this, okay?
That was chaos.
So what we've been talking about all season is creating the chaos, and Coach Grimion just put it on. We had a suicide squeeze on with Lacombe of all players, okay?
Yep.
We're talking offensive lineman who doesn't run all that great, okay? Suicide squeeze with the big boy, and he comes in, heads up running by Powers because the ball gets away. He scores, and even bigger heads up on Deal because he sees nobody's at second base, and off he goes.
Just kept running.
Gotro squaring around the bunt now. And, hey, nobody likes small ball better than I do. So let's keep this going, Coach.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to go for 3 in a row there, and Avery just fouled that one straight back.
Let's see if we can get one down here. Now he's going to be – we're running now, and Deal is –
He missed
He
him.
missed the tag. He is safe at third.
It was there. He just
Yeah.
whiffed.
He missed him completely. The throw beat the runner there, and Deal got around, and he's safe.
This is the kind of inning we needed.
All right, so I'm bunting again.
Yeah, still one out.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to. You got decent speed on third. 2-1 count. It don't look like he's giving him the bunt signal, but I would be.
Oh, I would be 100% right here. I mean, look.
Keep making them make a play.
If you're going to suicide squeeze with Lacombe, why not with Deal?
Swing and a miss there.
So
2
Gotro
and 2.
swings and misses, and that's going to make the count 2-2 with one out, and Deal is the runner at third. Catcher's going to go out and talk to the pitcher now.
Go back to that bunt, that suicide. That was pretty heads up by Powers. He saw that it was a pitch right
Absolutely.
down the middle, and he he's running behind the whole infield's
Yep.
in. So even if he misses, he got time to
He
get back
got
to
time to
second.
go back. That's
so
right.
he, like you said, he was past halfway to
Yep.
third by the time it was put down, and he just never checked up.
Yep.
There you go, Avery. Keep
All
fighting.
right. So he's going to foul that one off to stay alive here. Counts 2-2 with one out and runner at third.
And to be honest with you, I thought they still got the deal at first on the bunt. I didn't realize he was safe until I
Oh,
looked
yeah.
up and
So the throw was high.
I got you.
So Gotro's going to strike out there. Yeah. So when Dill laid his down, the throw was high, and actually, this side of our side of the bag, home side of the bag. So the second baseman covering had to go jump high into his left and pulled him clean away from the bag. So
Gotcha.
catcher Brody Brooks stepping in now.
Let's go, Brody. Knock this one in here. This will be a big run.
Dill's taking an aggressive lead. His secondary is very aggressive.
Yeah, he's trying to get a head start in case he can score on a pass ball, but I don't know if this pitcher's thrown one, to be honest, Ralph.
We almost got it just there. You just said it, and he almost. Catcher had to jump up pretty high there to catch that one. So
You know, usually when you say that, you jinx it. So there it is.
there it is. That's going to be a base hit over the shortstop for Brody Brooks, and that's going to score even deal.
He's going too.
Brooks is getting to second base, and he is sliding in there, and he is safe.
What a hustle there. That looked like a single all the way, and he just never
Oh,
checked
yeah.
up.
Yeah. So now we're going to get Peyton Morrow is going to come in and run for Brooks, who is the catcher.
Peyton Morrow currently running on second base.
So back to the top of the lineup with Camden Snowden here.
Left fielder, number 9, Camden Snowden.
I just saw another one of our alumni leaving out, Devin Gotro.
Yeah.
Played shortstop here and went to ULL and played. He's a good ball player.
Man, just walking around back there from the old guys like Randall Aldridge, you know, who was on the first SEC championship team at LSU, you know, to the Pattersons and, I mean, you know, Mike Moeller's down there,
Right.
you know, who had a phenomenal career in the major leagues. You know, everybody we talked about before, Buzzy Hydell, all those guys, Jared Birch,
Yep.
you know, it was just, this was a phenomenal event today to bring all these guys back to the stadium to see this.
And it was fun to see them with their kids out
Yeah.
there. You know, they all have kids now, and the kids running around and enjoying being out here on the ball field. There's one, Ralphie.
Yeah, got a wild pitch there, and Morrow easily gets down to third base on it.
Morrow's courtesy running for the catcher. I think we forgot to say that.
Morrow has got some wheels too, so.
Well, that was his first pass ball, I believe. Let's see if he got one more in.
Yeah, if he got one more,
We'll take it.
Morrow's going to make him pay for it.
I think we done batted around this inning. Or just about.
Just about. Hudson led off, so.
I think that foul ball will make it 1-2. The pitcher's getting up. I think he's at 72 pitches now, so we'll see how long Coach Kissinger stays with him.
Yeah, I think he's going to be done after this one. This inning he's thrown a lot of pitches this inning.
Yeah, he's coasted pretty good.
Now he's going to hit Snowden, so he's going to go down to first base.
Now we've batted around.
Nope, got one more to go.
No, this is number 9. Hudson let off.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about batting around like back to Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still got one more there. But, yeah, this is number 9.
9.
And I believe Kissinger, I mean, he's making his way out now. I think this is going to be a pitch and change for him. I hadn't seen any motion to anybody just yet.
Yeah, and we can't quite see the bullpen for
No.
the visitors from here.
No, that's because we did too good of a job building a new one over there.
Yeah, it's blocked off pretty
Yeah.
good. No, he's going to stick with him right
He's
now.
going with it. You know what's funny? I laugh. One of the great bad stories that we had here. Remember when we tore up that concrete slab down there, the old bullpen?
Yeah, back when we still had a natural
Grass.
grass
There
field.
was
Yeah, that was our kids' freshman year,
Freshman
I believe.
year, yeah.
It was cold.
It was cold. And
Good thing that gorilla was here with us.
and y'all believe me. That's the thing. That's what's so funny. So y'all believe me when I said it's a 4x4, 4-inch thick concrete slab.
Yeah,
Okay, hang on before we get into that. So Snowden takes off. They tried to backpick Morrow at third, and the catcher's hand hit the bat as he was throwing the ball. So he's taking a minute now to get his composure, but you know.
Yeah, Cooks did nothing wrong.
No,
there.
Cook was in the box.
Yep.
So as long as he's not out of the box,
Yeah, he was fine.
So everybody's good. He just got a stinger on his fingers there from banging up against that bat. So yeah, so you and Thor believed me wholeheartedly when I said it was a 4x4, 4 inches thick, and we were going to be able to bust that thing up in about an hour. And we got here, and it was
About a 10 by
about
12.
a 10 by 12, by about 12 inches thick. I don't know who decided to pour that,
Yeah.
but
That's backed up. So if y'all don't know what we're talking about, the bullpen used to be on the field in foul territory.
Yes.
Down the left field line.
Yep.
And for the home team. And
Coach
that was
Cowan,
Coach Cowan at the time.
he wanted it
us to-
removed because
wanted
it was
yeah.
a dangerous obstacle.
And it ended up taking us a little
Yeah.
more than we had bargained for,
Yeah.
you know, for sure. It was a pretty good workout. And
It was.
We
But,
didn't have
hey,
that gorilla.
But we had Thor Babin, and you had a saw, I had a jackhammer, and Thor had a sledgehammer, and he did more work than we did.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Oh.
Concrete saw went about halfway down the first pass and died and wouldn't start back.
All right, Cook's going to hit this one hard to third base, and he's going to come up and fire across a diamond. That's going to end the Spartans' rally right there. So that's going to end 4, and after 4, the Spartans are up 5-2.
Spartans score 4 at the bottom of the 4th to take a 5-2 lead into the 5th inning.
Marchands is a proud supporter of EA Spartan Baseball.
So we're laughing at Hudson's little nephew, who I nicknamed Chico, when he was first born, and started bringing him to the ballpark, and we were laughing the other night because he wanted nothing to do with me, right? And but I gave him his first sucker, and my wife asked me, she said, "Ralph, what are you doing?" And I said, "What do you mean?" "He's enjoying a sucker, man. He was killing that sucker." She said, "He's too little to eat that." I said, "No, he's fine." The leadoff batter just flies out to left center. And she said, "Did you ask his parents?" I said, "There's no reason to ask his parents. He ain't coming home with us. Let him get all hopped up on sugar."
That's right. That was
He's
his first.
good.
I remember that was his first taste of sugar,
Yeah.
and my eyes got big.
Oh, he loved it. All
was
right.
hooked.
Now, this is Jackson Johnson. Something like that.
Good pitch.
Easton Lambert still on the mound for the Spartans. And I don't see any activity going on in the bullpen.
Yeah, nothing yet. They letting him roll right now.
That's going to be a foul ball there. So that count's going to go to 0-2. Lambert rocks and fires, and just going to miss outside on that one. Make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch is going to be popped up. That's going to be shallow right field. And Ethan Deal underneath it is going to make the catch for the second out of the inning.
good job right there by Lambert after having a big offensive inning. Just come out and throw strikes.
Yeah.
You know, let your defense back you and, you know, make the team, you know, the offensive team have to work for it and beat you. There
That's
it
going to
is.
hit right to Gotro on the first pitch, make the third out of the inning.
That was a quick one, Ralphie. You needed that one.
And that's what they need. I mean, look, they just had a great offensive series, caused all kind of chaos.
Yep.
To get off the field, best thing to do,
You
put
know.
them right back on the field. Let them go hit now again, you know.
EA 5, Plaquemine.
And I'm sure Coach Gotro told him that. He's like, look, you got to lead here.
Yeah.
You know, pump the strike zone. Let's see what happens. Let your defense help you.
And look,
They've settled down a little bit defensively.
you know just as well as anybody, whenever your offense gives you a cushion like that, you can go out there, you just feel better when you return to that mound, you
That's
know.
right.
It takes pressure off. It doesn't feel like everything's on you at that point.
Yep.
So I guess they retired Tommy Trahan. He messed up the scoreboard one time, and y'all booted him. Oh, yeah.
Looks like they got the scoreboard working right now.
Well, that's because we got Preston Landry, fire chief, running it now.
Yeah,
So,
it was whipping him for a minute there.
Now look, we all love Tommy Trahan, but like I said, it's hard to teach that old dog a new trick, and that's a brand new board, and sometimes it get the best of you. All right, so here we go again. We're going to be leading off this inning with Hudson Browning, playing third base tonight and playing it well. That handful of really nice plays over there at
Leading
third.
off the third baseman,
Absolutely.
number 17, Hudson Browning.
I talked to him yesterday. He, they play their little senior pranks and stuff. Yesterday was one of them. And,
Oh, he just got under that.
got under that one. He's going to hit that 4 miles up in the air, and it's deep, but it is going to make the catch in left field there.
Yeah, just got under that one a little.
And he parked his truck over at my store, so I called him and I said, "Hey, bro, you want me to tow your truck?"
Now batting the
"Oh,
DH,
Mr. Ralph, please don't. Come back 20 minutes, I promise." I said, "Dude, I'm playing with you." They were doing their little senior stuff, so
Yeah.
really good kid. Grew
yeah.
up at my house, man. He's like another son to me. So now here goes Lacombe up to bat now. He got on a little controversy last time.
Yeah, and it kind of started that whole inning,
Yeah,
really.
yeah, absolutely it did. And we got to see the wheels he put on that suicide squeeze, you know.
Yep.
That's going to be a call strike there. So 1-1 count on Lacombe.
Oh, he just
Lacombe's
missed
going
that
to
one.
lift that to left field. Left fielder's under that one, and he's going to make that catch. It's going
Both
to
of those.
retire
Really good.
Lacombe.
Really good swings on
Yeah,
both of those. Just
yeah.
shoulder dropped and got
Yep.
underneath them. For everybody wondering if LSU's going to snap out of their hitting woes, they're not.
They're not?
They're losing to Creighton.
Okay.
I mean, we're so spoiled, you know.
Yep.
Losing 2-1 in the third and bases loaded, and they're trying to score more on us.
Here's Blanchard, the first baseman, up to bat. He's going to take that first pitch as a ball. 2 outs in the inning here for Blanchard. It's going to be ball 2. Going to watch that one come in high. So now he's going to have a 3-0 count with 2 outs.
This pitcher here did a good job of kind of bouncing back after last
Yeah,
inning, you know.
yeah.
Got 2 quick outs, and
that's going to be a called strike on the outside corner, so it's going to make the count 3-1 for Blanchard here.
let's see. I know he's probably getting close to 90 pitches by now. I think he's around, looks like 85.
And that's going to be a walk there. Pitcher's going to be up in the zone. It's going to bring up Powers, center fielder, to the plate.
Now batting center fielder number 1, Dylan Powers.
Coach Grimm would love to see nothing more than a 2-out. Just meltdown on their part so we can score some more runs right here. So we're going to pick back to first base, and Blanchard's safe.
Yeah, that's what helped us so much in the last game I did with you. That was the Ascension.
Yeah,
Catholic.
Ascension Catholic game.
We had a ton of 2-out
Yep.
hits
Yep.
and runs.
That's right.
You know, and that's when you can do that, it just deflates the other team.
That pitch is going to be way outside there for the 2 balls, no strikes on Powers.
Looks like our little buddy Chico might have stole some drinks and took off running.
Yep.
One in each hand.
He's going to the other side. He's going to meet him some new friends over there.
Thing is 90 miles an hour here.
All right, that's going to be a call strike on the outside corner there on Powers. 2 balls, 1 strike.
This will be pitch number 90 coming here.
And he's going to miss. That's going to be another ball, make a 3-1 count here.
I'll say one thing, Ralphie. He hasn't lost any velocity.
No, and look, he didn't have a lot to start with. I mean, he's kind of an average EA pitcher, right? And got some good movement, nice breaking ball.
Throwing it, you know, keeping it in his zone for the most part.
Yep.
That might do it for him there.
Yeah,
That's a lot of pitches, and it's getting late in the game.
Yeah, they're calling time now, and I think that's going to be it. I think you're correct there, Chester. He's going to make a change now.
Like I said, we can't see anybody warm. I don't know if whoever's next is coming in from the field.
He's bringing in the right fielder.
We'll have to wait and see and get a name for him.
That's Slade Sparks.
Okay, that's one you had.
Yep. Kissinger used to be a pitcher himself, so he's going to do a good job building a pitching staff there. No doubt about it. This young man, first pitch, warm-up pitch, had a little pepper on it, so. So it looks like they're going to move the young man that was pitching to second, and the second baseman is going to go out to right field now.
Yeah, you don't want somebody who's threw 90 pitches to have to throw balls in from the outfield.
No.
You know, if it gets into that situation where a play needs to be made, because that arm tightens up in a hurry.
Yep.
Who we think's gonna start Thursday? I didn't talk to Coach Grimm.
I would assume it's going to be Tristan Manuel. That would be my guess.
They'll start the first one.
I think so. You know, talking to Scott Gotro the other night, I never asked him, would they make their decisions that they make in there? That's them. I don't. When I just made a comment about how Tristan has really impressed me so far this year, and he was really high on him. So
Yeah.
I'm just making that assumption. I could be wrong. We could see Powers.
Yeah, they got a couple options.
Powers is a bulldog for him, and
Yeah, with how he
So,
pitched last week
yeah.
against Ascension Catholic, man, he was tough.
and he's been like that every time he's touched mound. So and he's just getting better every time. And
Yeah,
so
looks like he's getting more comfortable.
yeah, so it's funny because we talked about this early in the season, like especially after the Winter World Series. Like we really thought, and I even talked to some of the coaches about it. We really thought it was going to be a pitch by committee, right? Because nobody really stepped up and took that role. And now you see Dale's going to hit a line drive right to the third baseman. That's going to end the inning. So we'll instead of going to commercial, let's talk about that because we really thought I wasn't the only one that thought that. I thought we were going to be a pitch by committee kind of team because watching that Winter World Series, and don't get me wrong, it's freezing cold during that, right?
Right.
And not everybody. Your kid played it. My kid played it. We watched others play it. Nobody's really playing their best baseball at that time. So, in saying all that, we're watching. It's like, okay, well, everybody we're running out there, we're hitting. Everybody, they're not throwing bad, but I think we'll get 2 innings, maybe 3 innings, and then have to make a change,
Right.
and that would be a pattern. Since then, Easton Lambert, who we're watching tonight, has really turned it on and has been throwing really well. Dylan Powers stepped it up, and I keep preaching about somebody has to be a bulldog, right? Somebody got to take the game, the team, put them on their shoulders and go. And and we've been seeing that out of Easton, out of Dylan, and again out of Tristan.
And there's been a couple others too that I've seen.
Look,
Beck
Beck
Guidry
is throwing really well. Pena, he is throwing really well too. So
Snowden's had some decent
Snowden
outings
had
here
some
and there.
really good outings. So they, from what I thought it was going to be to what I'm seeing, it's completely different. And like I said, it's all because of the pitching staff, the coaches that coach them. Grimm was always a pitching coach when our kids were here. He's got Scott Gotro, who is really good with the pitching staff. And, I just really think, what I originally saw to where we're in now, we can't ask for better pitch games.
Yeah. We just got to, we got to eliminate the errors in
Got to
the field.
clean up the defensive stuff.
And we have to have, obviously once we get in a district, you've got to have timely hits in district.
Yes, absolutely.
Because the pitching is so much better.
Yep. And look, even just nothing's going to change in the district. Us looking into it, and you and I were talking about it a while ago. I don't want to play in any other district out there. And that's with all sports. I think the Ascension Livingston district that we're playing, you have 7 very strong teams in every sport. Prairieville being the newbie, they're beating people in baseball.
Yeah.
They're beating people in football. They go to soccer. They're in a state championship in soccer. So
Right.
they're not behind by no means. So when you can play in a district that you have 7 strong teams, that says a lot about your district.
College strike 3 right there, a good pitch.
So, yeah, when we get into it, and look, they're not going to have an ace that's going to go back to back. We've seen that they're going to have a guy, and that guy's probably going to pitch at their place. So if we're going to try to scratch a win, it has to be at home. That's what we got to focus on and put our best guy here.
Yeah. Yeah, and it makes the most sense when the district changed to this, being basically next door neighbors.
Yeah.
With Livingston Parish, even our kids played tournament ball, played over there at some of their parks and stuff, and they played here, and it just makes more sense than some of them other
Yeah.
teams that have been in our district in the past that, man, we'd have to drive almost an hour to get to,
Right.
you know, and
And the district that they were trying to put us in and remove the Livingston schools from our district and put us with Woodlawn, and base hit there up center field.
yeah, he missed a spot there.
Oh man, now I'm drawing a blank on that school. It's a prep school now. It used to be a.
Now batting shortstop number 4, KJ Williams.
Oh man,
McKinley?
No.
I don't know. I haven't kept up with him enough to know who's changed. And
Anyway, it would have helped. It would have been a decent football district. It would have been okay. Okay, it would have been a really good basketball district. But in baseball, it wouldn't have been. It would have been the same EA Santa Monica Touchdown Prairie.
right.
So at least this way with Livingston, they
Yeah, because I mean, you know, it's year to year, but each school's kind of had a good football season.
yeah.
Each school's had a good basketball season, you know. And it's more competitive and keeps the
Yep.
kids more interested in it when, you know, like I said, a lot of them schools have some of their friends on them. And
Yeah. And look at it in football. We play that district, and it's funny because at the end of the season, if you look at everybody that East Ascension played in football, everybody on that schedule was in the top 20.
yeah,
Everybody.
right.
Okay. So that just goes to show you how strong of a district that we're in.
Yeah, no doubt. I agree. I think we 0-2 here. We got one out running on first.
And that ball's going to get through there.
That one got by Browning, but I don't even think he had time to blink, and that ball was by him. Still nobody in the bullpen yet.
Now batting number 15, Ryan Stokes.
In the top of the sixth, and he's at 77 pitches, so he's getting up there too.
Yeah, still, I haven't seen anybody in the bullpen. So,
I think somebody's just now starting to walk down there.
yeah,
16.
Williams running at second.
I believe that's Tristan Manuel. Let's see here. Yeah, that's going to be Tristan. If number 16 is going to come in, that's going to be who it is. So,
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be in a hurry, so they're probably just getting him down there just in case and get him to start loosening up a little bit. Swing and a miss there. Good off-speed pitch. See if we can get a quick double play here or something to get us out of this inning. That one just misses outside.
but that's tough when my son sends me a text saying, "Can you bring me home a Spartan burger?"
I know mine's here tonight too for the alumni thing.
Well,
So and
Court's out there. Cy was at wrestling, and he's home now. Creed was at wrestling practice, so
good pitch.
Creed wants a Spartan burger whenever I leave here tonight. And he's the
yeah.
baby, so he's going to get it. The other two, I'd have told him no.
Yeah, it ain't too often we come here and he's not. Let me see that debit card right quick.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got your own now.
Yep. Yeah, before when they were players here and they just signed their name.
Ooh, that was a good pitch, just missed.
When they would sign their name and then Miss Jody would
Right.
tell us, "Hey, you owe me $75." I'm like, wait, what? I just paid you $100 last week. Well, tell your kid quit eating.
They'd eat at school and then come here,
Yeah.
eat, and then play a game, and then as soon as the game's over, eat
Eat
again.
again. Yeah. All right, so
I think we got 2-2 here, one out.
either Lambert didn't like the call or
Yeah, he got mixed up or
Yeah,
something.
'cause
He
he-
stepped off. Ooh, good pitch. He got the call on that one, which he hasn't all
hadn't
night,
got it all night. You're right.
which has been a strike should be a strike the whole time.
So that was a big strike out there for Lambert with 2 men on right now.
Yeah, they needed that
Now
one.
batting number 1, Deacon Nicolosi.
Yeah, I texted Miss Jody, and they're supposed to be able to hear us over there in the Spartan Grill. So if anybody can hear me, Cree needs a plain hamburger to go. So I'll come get it there after this game.
Good.
Nice pitch right there by Lambert. He can still bend it now.
Yeah, that all speed's been having them buckled most of the night. I think it just, it takes a minute to get there, and then it breaks, and they just can't pick it up. Great pitch.
Yep.
Come back with that, and that'll really fool them.
0-2 count. Lambert's looking pretty good right here. See if we can close the door here on this one.
Great pitch.
Yep, great pitch. Trying to get him to chase one there on the outside corner. And
He threw it right where the catcher was set up. That's what you want.
that's pretty good on Lambert. After throwing 70-something pitches, 80 pitches, whatever he's at right now, to be able to still control your pitch and hit that spot. So Powers is under this one, and he's going to make the catch, and that's going to retire the side. So you Spartans, what is this, after
It's 5.5. We're
5 and a
bottom of the
half.
sixth.
5.5, we're up 5-2.
And our score going to the bottom of the sixth inning, EA 5, Plaquemine 2.
Okay, I don't have my glasses on. Apparently you can't see either because he said bottom of 6. What is that?
It is.
Okay, you're right. 5.5. We were there. Look, we went to EA.
That's
Math
right,
ain't
huh?
great, but it's all right.
I think that's right. Because we got 5 complete
Yep, 5
plus a half
complete
of one.
plus a half.
After
That's
this
right.
one, it'll be 6 complete.
6 complete. It's been a long day. It's the second Monday of the week here, and
Yeah.
it's that time of the year where, just like you, our jobs get crazy this time of the year. So
Yeah, it's definitely a busy season. We didn't have a whole lot of winter this year. As I say, I think the grass kind of died out for about 2 weeks after that freeze we had a few weeks ago, and that was the first time it got real dormant.
that's right.
All year, and now it's been 80 degrees for 2 weeks almost, and
rain. So
then it's Thursday's going to be a little cool again, and I think next week's going to be in the 50s for a day or two, and then like a day or two after back in the 80s. So it's here.
Number 12, Jackson LeBlanc.
all right, Jackson LeBlanc is going to come in and pinch hit here for the Spartans.
I didn't hear he's batting for Avery Gotro, I guess.
I would assume so.
I'm trying to see.
Yeah, because Brody Brooks is up next. So, yeah. So that first pitch is going to be a strike to LeBlanc. He's going to chop this one foul down the third base line. So 0-2 count here on LeBlanc.
Ooh,
And that's going to hit him. So we'll take that.
I love to see a kid, Ralph, that knows the ball's coming at him and don't move.
Don't move. Just take it.
Just take it and get down there. And they go through that phase probably from around, 9 or 10 years when they first start playing kids pitch till about time they get in high school.
Yeah.
So probably through 14, they bail and they trying to get out of the way of that.
right.
They don't want nothing to do with it. And then they get here and all that, but, they're working out now and everybody's so tough, and they tell them you better not move, and it's just a whole different mindset for them, and they just stand there and
Well, until you face somebody like Pruitt, through it Live Oak, when he's up there chunking, you
bail
still want to bail. Yeah.
no doubt call you whatever you want.
Yep.
You're getting out of the way of that one.
All right, we're going to try a back pick there, but LeBlanc is back in safely.
I guess they're still changing out the, the batter's box turf and the mound turf and all
Yeah.
that every
Yep.
season.
Yep.
They're still changing them out.
Yeah, you can see a different color there.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing about the turf. When you do change it, the color does not match.
Yeah, no matter what you do.
So
It does match better
yeah,
with this lighter
the
brown.
lighter, yeah, compared to the reddish
The
color.
red, yeah,
Absolutely.
because it fades so much with that red one. Oh, that one couldn't have missed by much, but he's been consistently not calling that all night
Yeah.
for both teams. I don't know how that's not a strike. But it's 2-1 now. LeBlanc on first, nobody out. Try to pick him off at first. He's back in plenty of time.
There's another high pitch there. We can bring up 3-1 on the catcher, Brody Brooks.
I wouldn't mind a few insurance running this in here, Ralphie.
Yeah. That's, we talked about that in the past too, about how we struggle in those middle innings, but tonight we didn't. When you got them down, you got to keep them down,
Yeah, good chance here with, running on first, nobody out.
And LeBlanc can run really well too, so,
Yep.
3-2 count here. You expect to see him moving on this pitch.
Nope, he started to.
He started to. He backed out. Good thing because, Brooks pops up to the second baseman there. And being out there.
Now batting left fielder number 9, Camden Snowden.
Back to the top of the lineup, still just one out. See if we can get that runner home. It'll be a big insurance run. And I think if he does, then I think regardless, he's going back out with Lambert for
I think so too.
a little bit.
Yeah.
See,
I think we're going to go see one batter and see what happens. And I do believe it'll be one at a time.
His pitch count's getting up there. He's getting close to 92 now.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's quick, he can do it. If not, they'll probably make a change. You don't want to overdo it with him this early in the season. Oh, that ball looked like it bounced, and he called it a strike.
I don't know. We had a center field camera that was in the batter's box.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, what happened to that? I remember you telling
I
me.
don't know, because it one game it quit working on us. It just went black.
Yeah.
And we hadn't tried it since, but
That makes a difference.
it is something that I think we need to talk to Brownfield about and get it back up here, because a pitch like that, I mean, and what we would do, we could leave it in the top corner so everybody at home could watch it. We would toggle back and forth, make it bigger and do this whenever they would hit the ball. We could do this
Right.
look, and but it's just something we got to work on. Like I said, we're not professionals.
Yeah, I mean, it's just nice to have this option,
Yeah.
I mean, to think that we'd have been able to do this 20 years ago, 25 years ago even.
Dude, just a couple years ago when our kids were playing, because we struggled for getting to some of the games, and
You got him.
LeBlanc tries to steal second there, and he gets hosed out at second base.
But yeah, it's nice for family and friends that live away that can't come. The grandparents that don't
Yep.
want to come to the late games, and even the ones that want to go home and watch it again.
Yeah, and there's a lot of that. We actually get more viewers after the fact. And that pitch right there, that's going to be ball 4, and Snowden's going to make his way down to first base. Was going to bring up shortstop Cook.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Lucas Cook.
Let's see if we can get one more runner on here and get Hudson up there.
Yeah, Hudson's chomping at the
He's-
bits for another opportunity
He
here.
just missed that last one. That bat, he just got under it. One more run at least would be big going into the last inning here.
That first pitch was down in the zone for ball 1. I'm going to call that a strike on the inside.
Yeah, I think it probably was. He just, he hadn't really thrown to that side of the plate the whole game against
Right.
right-handers, so I think it kind of caught Cook off guard.
He's going to foul that one off.
Oh, he wants that one back.
Yeah.
Right down the middle.
He'll work to count to 1 ball, 2 strikes on that one. And there's no reason that first baseman should have come all that way to get that ball.
We were talking about that when our kids were here. Like, when did that start? Like, when
An umpire cannot touch a ball that's rolling around. I don't understand that.
Like when we played, they were always like, "Nah, we got it."
Yeah.
They always picked them
Yeah.
up, and now it's like they kryptonite. They can't touch them.
Yeah. Like, do they not pay him enough to pick up a ball? All right, so here we're going down to second base, and we're going to be safe at second base.
Yeah, he got under that
Snowden,
one.
yes, he did.
That was a
Snowden's going to
close
steal
one.
that one.
That one was close, but the throw was just high enough. It was a good throw.
Yeah.
It was just high enough for him to get under.
If he would have got that throw down just a hair, I think
was out.
Snowden's out.
Because he had to catch it and then bring it down. That's the only reason he was safe. All right, in scoring position now. Let's see what we can do.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at second here. And that is going to be a wild pitch, and Snowden's going to move to third base.
I think they'll mark that one as an official pass ball. He should have caught that. That just went off his glove. He saw the runner kind of get a big lead, and he just took his eyes off of it. It didn't bounce. Nothing.
I started to yawn, so I didn't see.
Yeah, he reached just a little bit over the right side there. He should have caught that one. All right, he's on third now. Let's see. Whatever it takes to get him in here. Oh, great pitch.
And
It
he's
jammed him.
Pop that one up, and the right fielder's underneath it to make the catch. And that's going to end the Spartans in the 6th. We'll take a commercial break.
EA Baseball would like to thank Parish Tractor of Gonzales for their support this season. You can reach them on the phone at 647-5881 or online at parishtractor.com, or stop by and see us at 13173 Airline Highway in Gonzales. Stop by and see Scott Skip Creel for all your Kubota and Stihl needs.
All right, here we go back. And Lambert's back on the bump now. And first pitch is going to be a ball down and away.
Let's see if he can do what we were talking about earlier. Just come out and fill up the zone and let the defense back him and get out of here.
That's a good pitch right there for a strike. Make it 1-1. He'll lift that one foul out of play. Bill Landry with the foul ball snag.
I think LSU's down 4-1 now in the fourth for offense, so it's still looking for offense.
Yeah. That pitch is going to miss way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You would think with the amount of money that flows through there with the NIL and all that good stuff in the portal.
They do get a, I don't want to go foul.
Yeah,
but
that's hit well, but foul.
it's, baseball, believe it or not, LSU gets around $20 million a year for the NIL, just from revenue share.
Right.
Through the university and everything. But baseball is less than $500,000.
Yeah.
That's hard to believe with the success that he had, but that just shows you where the money's made in college
Big
sports.
strikeout right there for Lambert. To bring the first out of the inning.
They better keep Johnson happy because I hear he's not too happy. He's trying to get an indoor facility for practice and all that stuff. And the man done won 2 in 4 years and did it 2 different ways,
Yep.
So they better keep him happy.
That's a called strike.
Holy smoke.
Okay.
Goodness gracious. That's the one he hadn't been calling all day, though.
That pitch right there is going to make it a 1-1 count.
I thought he'd call it this time, especially with that batter's stance. He's so
Yeah,
closed.
he is.
I don't think I've ever seen a kid that closed.
That's a very unorthodox right there. Lambert's got a 2-1 count on him.
There it is.
2-2. Is there any way he can pull a ball like that?
I don't see
I
how.
haven't seen.
I don't see how.
I'd like to see him swing it. No, there's no way. His front foot never moved, though.
And to be honest with you, especially at this level, you always trying to throw away from most batters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's attacking that that outside.
You don't want your pitchers hitting batters, So you don't see a whole lot of inside pitches called unless a coach really trusts a pitcher.
Yep.
So hitting the ball as a right-hander to the right side is going to be your best bet most of the time.
So full count and
Best
wow.
guy.
Well,
once again, that's that one we said he just won't call it. Hasn't all night and has done it for both teams.
Now batting the catcher, number 2, Jackson Johnson.
All right, just a quick double play here, Ralph.
yeah, that'd be nice.
Because I don't know. Seeing then he calls that one a solo.
That's where I wish we had the outfield camera facing in.
I'm watching Brooks's glove, and it's going down to catch that. It's. But as far as the height of the strike zone, that's the one he's liked more most of the night.
What do you have on pitch count on Lambert?
He's at 100, so.
That one's going to be popped up there, and Blanchard's underneath it on the infield and makes the catch.
Yeah, he needed that.
So 2 away there.
I think if that guy gets on with just 1 out, he'd have probably had to go get him.
Oh, absolutely.
He's at 101, 102 pitches and got 2 outs here in the seventh. So if he can get this guy, then that'd be awesome. Then everybody would be fresh for Thursday. Good pitch.
Yep. Still, 7th inning, we still pounding the strike zone.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing, too. You know, another thing at this level, you just can't give them free bases.
No.
Make them do it by hitting. And sometimes, you know, a team just out-hits you and outscores you, and that's just part of it. But
well, here we go. Lambert's about to rock and fire. Got a signal. It's 0-2 count with 2 outs, and he's going to miss up.
yeah, that was a good 0-2 pitch there. I think that's right where Coach Gotro called it.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. And he's going to miss outside with that one.
Looking down there, Coach Gotro's a little nervous, even with a 3-run
Yeah,
lead. Good thing he stays on that concrete because the turf would have to be replaced probably every couple weeks.
Yeah, I agree.
Good pitch.
All right, that's going to be a foul ball there. So we're going to do it again. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first, and Easton Lambert is looking to close this game out here for the Spartans.
He's thrown a great game. Let's see if he can finish it off. I hope he can.
And that's what we were talking about earlier. Like, you know, he's putting it together, just like Tristan, just like Dylan. You know, they're all doing a good job here. And
There
that's a
it is.
big swing and a miss.
Great
All
job.
right.
That'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Spartans are going to come away tonight, the 60th anniversary game, I guess you want to call it. Not 60th game anniversary, but the year. So with all those festivities tonight, so it's always good to come back with a victory after that. So hats off to Plaquemine and Coach Evan Kissinger. Did a great job tonight coaching those guys up, and great to see him again. So tonight we got to watch what I think we've not done so well in the past. We did it tonight. We played stronger in the middle innings, and that's something that we were lacking before.
Yeah, the beginning of the game started off, you know, kind of slow. I mean, we had, 3 errors within the first couple innings, and it was kind of like, you know, are they going to be able to settle down and get it together? And they did. I don't know if they made another error the last 4 innings,
I don't
5
think
innings.
so. I don't think so.
And, you know, when they caused that chaos like you were talking about, it got them flustered, and they were able to get all them runs in, and that just was enough to get them into the game and excited. And
I was going to comment on that too. Coming in and they started playing small ball, and they put some pressure on them. And the great thing, and I still think one of the greatest, was the squeeze when we're sending Lacombe, who you're not expecting to be in that situation. We're going to send Lacombe home on that. And Powers was so heads up by coming around himself and deal. Moving on, with the ball to second. So, phenomenal job tonight by the Spartans and the coaching staff there. Coach Grimmy on them did a great job, carrying us into district play now. It's not going to get any easier from here on out. So, we keep playing solid baseball like this. I think good things are going to happen. So that's going to do it tonight from – I almost said Alex Box because you were just talking about the Tigers. Johnny Ambo Park. I'm Ralph Delat with Chet Boudreau. Thank y'all for joining and watching, and go Spartans.